What's up, FHS? Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of the Saber Roar. I'm your boy, Cheeto.
And I'm Emma.
This week, we'll be learning about Ramadan, some upcoming changes in the school district, National Prevention Week, and we'll also get to see that I'm a pretty good cook.
Really? I didn't know you were a chef.
Of course I'm a chef. I'm excellent at making Eggs Benedict.
Don't ever make that joke again.
Sorry. Well, anyways, you'll get to see one of the greatest cook-offs of all time. Today on
Tommy Times!
Alright, so we're making Eggs Benedict today. So what we're gonna need is some Canadian bacon, some unsalted butter, a lemon, some English muffins, and of course, the eggs. I don't know how to cook. Alright, let's get started then.
Side note, this is a competition between Cheeto and Francisco.
First, we're gonna start melting the butter.
That looks about right. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh no.
Wait, maybe we should have taught Cheeto how to crack an egg first.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna leave that there. You ready for this, Tyler?
Did it crack?
No. I feel like I should have more like in there. This don't look right. Should I take these?
Bro, it's running down the side of the pan.
Bro, did you take my butter? So, I gotta remelt some butter because someone took it. Hey, what are you doing? That's not safe.
This is gonna taste disgusting.
I have full faith in Franny.
Just a tablespoon.
What are you doing?
Just a tablespoon.
Did you just grab a hot pan?
Hey, where your oven mitts at? I kind of want to use that hot chili sesame oil.
It's up to you.
Are you willing to eat this? All right, so we gotta get the pan, sizzling.
It's popping. Your pan is popping. It's gonna hurt.
Oh.
Get it off. Get it off.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm a professional cook here. All right, let's get our Canadian bacon on there. It smells like burnt. Just burnt. So I'm a genius, and I know what I'm doing. You have another spatula I could use? Oh.
Okay.
Ain't smelling too bad.
Ooh. Ooh.
It looks like water that you put yellow dye in.
He doesn't even know how to toast bread. He doesn't.
No, I don't. Do I look like a cook to you? So I'm a genius. And I know what I'm doing. Watch out. It's ready. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Then we gotta put the hollandaise sauce on there. No! I dropped my spoon!
You did me nice, Francisco. It's pretty good.
Okay, but that's not even a traditional Eggs Benedict. You have another one on top. That's a sandwich. So.
The BK way.
No.
Oh, that cross section. Hey, open it up this way, open it up this way.
So don't.
I haven't had food in so long.
Alright, what do you give it out of 10 though?
8.5. I
Bruh.
like the thickness of his sauce better.
I'd give that a 9.
So,
today's winner is Francisco.
he had the better sauce.
Say I had to remake it too.
He had a better sauce. He remade his. Mine was too cold, according to.
You could have warmed it up. Literally, while I was making mine, you could have been warming yours up.
Yeah, they just kept complaining mine was cold,
Alright.
but like I did my.
Thank you for watching.
See, I told you I was good at making food.
Cheeto, you lost the challenge. Francisco made a better Eggs Benedict.
It was rigged. He had to remake his. I did my first try.
Whatever. Next school year, Forest Park will be welcoming the 6th grade students into the middle school, and the elementary school will be welcoming the 4K students, class of 2033.
For the upcoming school year, Franklin will be opening the K-4 program. This program will offer a developmental and age-appropriate learning experience for 4 and 5-year-old students. The program will teach skills in literacy and mathematics through school-based play and thematic instruction. The program sets out to help young students be engaged in learning and improve on-task behavior while learning to work independently. The K-4 program will be available at all 5 Franklin elementary schools. The program will run for 2.5 hours a day, 5 days a week, for both morning and afternoons, with K-4 students following the same district calendar.
If you want more info on how to enroll in 4K, visit the FPS website or attend the meeting on May 23rd.
This week, May 12th through the 18th, is National Prevention Week. Volition Youth Franklin will like to send a message about making good decisions related to drugs and alcohol.
This is dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical in your brain that releases happiness. Our brain's neurons release this chemical naturally. Like if you win a sports game or watch something funny, that's dopamine. But when you vape or use nicotine, dopamine is overproduced. Because of this overproduction, your naturally occurring dopamine starts to rely on the dopamine that vaping releases. As a result of this reliance, your brain produces less dopamine. Which means, just to even feel normally happy, you need nicotine in your system. It can take 3 to 6 months of nicotine use for this reliance to be established, and up to 10 years after nicotine use for your brain to return to normal happiness levels. But it doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to make your own decisions. You can choose to be drug-free.
Remember that one vape pod has just as much nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. We all have the power to make our own choices. Be sure to make the right choice.
This month, the religious practice known as Ramadan is celebrated. Here are some FHS students discussing the importance and what it means.
Hey man, you look tired. You wanted like a drink of my water?
Sorry, I can't. I'm fasting right now for Ramadan.
So can you like not eat or drink at all?
No, I can't till sunset.
To celebrate Ramadan, we usually fast the 29 or 30 days of the month. We have suhoor, which is our morning meal before sunrise, and then we have iftar, which is our evening meal.
During this month, it's believed that any devils are locked up, so we're all having our best intentions currently. So it's really a month about being kind to each other and being friendly and just, you know, a smile or anything to make people's days better.
My favorite part about Ramadan is probably just getting together with my family and friends and breaking our fast at the end of the day. But I also really like Eid, which is our holiday at the end of Ramadan.
Being able to connect with all of our friends and family, it's kind of like it's Thanksgiving every night, so everybody comes over and we have a nice meal.
It's just a really nice time where everyone's kind of happy and like united.
Well, a misconception that people have is that we don't eat at all for 30 days, but the truth is that we only fast from sunrise to sunset.
That like everyone has to fast during Ramadan and there's like no exceptions to that rule. But during Ramadan, if you're unable to fast, like if you're sick, if you're elderly, if you're young, obviously, pregnant women, all of that, like you don't have to fast. You can make up those days like later on.
One way to support is just trying, not assuming that we're forced to fast or anything. We do it because we want to, because we want to see what we're grateful for, see what we have that other people might not have.
Pretty much it. We're just supposed to be kind and polite and just be on our best behavior.
Ramadan's really important because it gives you perspective as to how other people throughout the world that don't have the same things that you have, so like food, water, kind of access to those things. It gives you perspective as to how they're living and just a sense of that. It makes you really appreciate what you have, and it's also a way to focus on your religion for just a month and kind of be kind of like the best person you can be.
It's really awesome to see how other traditions are celebrated at FHS. Remember, it's always important to understand others and respect who they are. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at the Saber Roar to keep up to date with all things Saber Roar.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.